Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the Korean wave, Hallyu, but we're going to look at it from a really specific angle.
We're focusing on the people, the actual individuals who are crafting what Hallyu is right now and what it's going to be tomorrow. It's a whole new way to see what makes this phenomenon tick.
And we're covering a ton of ground. We'll go from the absolute legends of the industry to the fresh new faces that are being powered by fans, and even a surprise hit from a place you'd never expect.
Right, because what we're seeing is this incredible shift. It's not just about the big entertainment companies or idol groups anymore. It's becoming this living, breathing ecosystem built around individuals. Each person has their own brand, their own influence, and their own story.
You know, Jay, there is no better place to start than with an artist whose personal brand is just iconic. We're talking about a moment where K-pop didn't just top the music charts, it literally showed up on the social media of presidents and prime ministers.
Okay, so get this. This wasn't some huge concert. This was G-Dragon acting as a goodwill ambassador at a dinner for the APEC summit. And he was so captivating that the leaders of Malaysia, Mexico, and Singapore were posting about him. They were basically confirming his status as royalty, but on a global, diplomatic stage. It's just wild.
That is the perfect example of that legendary established power. But Kay, the Hallyu wave isn't just one thing, right? So now let's switch gears and look at some totally different ways that influence works today. We're talking pure fandom power and a brand new kind of hit.
So on one side, you've got G-Dragon, whose influence is just undeniable and lasting. And then on the other side, you have a group like Kepler. Now their power comes from a completely different source. They're incredibly organized and passionate global fandom. I mean, topping a global poll for 7 weeks straight, selling out a tour in Japan, that's not just luck. That's the raw power of fans making things happen. It's a different game, but just as powerful.
And then, Jay, just when you think you've got it figured out, something like this happens. A total curveball. We're looking at a song called Golden by a group you've probably never heard of, Huntrix. It's actually the soundtrack for a Netflix animation, K-pop Demon Hunters. Now look at these charts. #1 in the UK, and an unbelievable 8 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US.
And this is so important because it points to something totally new. The massive success of Golden has nothing to do with a real-life idol group. It's all about the fictional characters from the show. It proves that the story, the music, the animated world itself, that can be enough to create a global smash hit. It's basically expanding what a K-pop star can even be.
That's a great point, expanding the idea of what a star is. But Kay, does all this influence really just happen on stage or in the recording studio? Is it all just about the music?
Oh, not at all, Jay. Not even close. And that brings us to the people who have this huge impact from behind the scenes. We're talking actors who make or break a drama, executives literally building the industry, and even the ripple effects from online personalities.
Let's take a veteran actor like Jo Hee-bong. He's in the new drama Spiteful Love, playing the CEO of a production company. And the buzz is all about the chemistry he's expected to have with a megastar like Lee Jung-jae. He's what you call a scene stealer, an actor so good that his performance becomes one of the main reasons people tune in.
And that influence goes even deeper into the very structure of the industry. And you see it in both really positive and, well, more complicated ways.
Exactly. On the positive side, you have someone like Nam So-young, who runs Wake1. She's seen as a trailblazing female leader in K-pop, someone known for really guiding her artists to success on the world stage.
But then you have the flip side of that influence. There's this ongoing situation with an influencer who has 300,000 followers. An incident after a live stream kicked off this massive public debate. It's a powerful reminder that these personal brands can have a huge and sometimes unpredictable social impact.
So when you step back and look at all of these examples, the legend, the fan-driven group, the animated band, the actor, the executive, the influencer, you start to see a completely new picture of Hallyu taking shape.
That's it. It's so much more intricate than it used to be. It's this living, three-dimensional flow that is being created, moment by people.
And really, this new ecosystem is standing on 3 main pillars. First, you have these powerful personal brands, like G-Dragon. Then, you've got these dynamic global activities, like what we saw with Kep Winter and their fans. And finally, you can't ignore the power of social messages and impact, coming from everyone from industry leaders to internet influencers. And that all brings us to our big takeaway today. Hallyu is becoming what we're calling a person-centered ecosystem. It's a system where the energy and the direction come from all sorts of different individuals. Each one, whether they're an artist, an executive, or an actor, is pushing the industry forward with their own unique brand, global reach, and social impact. It's making the whole thing so much more interesting and, yeah, three-dimensional.
Which really just leaves us with one last question to think about. If this is where we are now, what does the future of Hallyu look like?
Yeah, what kind of person is going to be leading it next?